Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, a bow to show you my gratitude for helping me hit 1,000 subscribers in just under 3 months. That's mind-blowing. Today, I'm taking you guys on my journey of hitting 1,000 subscribers in just 3 easy steps. Kinda easy. First, I'm gonna talk about how I pick the niche for my channel and also for my videos. Then I'm gonna get into what kind of investments I've made for this channel, what kind of money I've put into this channel, and what other investments I've made. Finally, I'll be going into the commitment I've put into this channel, like my time and other things. I'll also be showing you guys how much money I've made as a creator since being monetized on Christmas morning. And also I'm gonna talk about my experience as a creator. And let's start there. First of all the cars you've seen on this channel are business money. It's not YouTube money. After completing high school back in 2018, instead of going straight to college, I decided I would work on my business, make some moolah, and that's what I did. That's also when I first started making YouTube videos. My very first YouTube video was a vlog I did as a small business owner, and I started a vlogging series back in 2018, and that generally went nowhere because I didn't have any more time to put into it. Then in 2019, a producer friend of mine called me up and wanted me to kind of feature in his YouTube series. He wanted my character. And so we went across Toronto, Chicago, we did all kinds of challenges and scary things. But that was just like a contract thing. Like, he paid me and the videos are up on his or that company's channel, not mine. And this is one of the keys to success. Remember,
let me give you a major key.
Character. This word I'm gonna come back to later because I think it really means a lot. In January of 2021, ladies and gentlemen, I actually made another channel. Oh shit! Where I did gaming reactions, gaming videos, and reactions to horror stories, primarily for horror enthusiasts. And if you want to see more of that channel, comment down below. But that channel also went absolutely nowhere. Finally, in October of 2021, I decided to start this channel where I talked about tech, and this is the channel that just blew up. And so today we're gonna break down exactly why, so you guys can use these tips and tricks for your own channel. Picking a niche. People are going to tell you to pick a very specific niche, and that's what I've been doing. In my first channel, I was making vlogs for small business owners. In my second channel, I was making gaming and reaction videos for horror enthusiasts specifically. So these were pretty niche topics, but they weren't reaching the people I was making videos for. But this channel is reaching the right people. So what I was thinking or doing differently here is thinking about my niche in terms of search. I thought, is this niche, is this product or topic that I'm going to talk about in today's video actively being searched? Does it have search volume behind this topic? So instead of focusing on older things, I'm focusing on things that are in now, trending. And one of the really cool tools that I recommend using, and I use as well, is Google Trends. Not only does Google Trends tell me how many searches are being done behind a specific topic, it also tells me where searches are being done, whether it's on Google or on YouTube. And not only that, it shows a very nice display graph, which allows me to see the trends behind the topic I want to talk about. So it tells me whether it's increasing in topics or if it's falling off. One of the videos I made, which has just over 3,000 views, was the Samsung Galaxy Watch 4 video. And again, this is a channel with like 300 or 400 subscribers at the time, getting 3,000-4,000 views on a video within a week. And the reason for that was because that topic, Galaxy Watch 4, was trending up. And I did that research before making that video. So really dive deep into Google Trends. There's a lot there for you to unpack. And it gives you that confidence before you actually start making a video of whether it's actually going to do well. Now, of course, when you're confident that this video is going to do well because there's a lot of search volume behind this topic right now, there's a lot of people searching for these videos and it looks like it's going to trend up. So in the next coming weeks, more and more people are going to search for it. What's left is making a catchy title. And this is again something you want to sit down, think about, can I evoke some kind of emotions in my audience? Can I get them asking questions because of my thumbnail? All of these things I take into account and put time into because those are important. Another thing is, with a channel that's always going after the latest trends, the drawback, and this is pretty important, is that the technology I reviewed today, like the Z Flip 3, when the Z Flip 4 comes out eventually, no one's gonna search for this anymore, and this video is over time going to dry out. And that's why it's important to continuously add evergreen content into your content mix, like this video right here. Now, before I talked about character and I said that's a key to success, and it really is, because with this channel, it's not just a simple tech review channel because I'm presenting it. And so even if you were to start a tech review channel, you're bringing your personality into this tech review. And that's integral, I found, especially in review channels, because that's the lens that you let people see the tech through. Relax, calm down. Let me break it down. Relax. When you watch tech reviews on my channel, I'm not focusing on specs. I'm not getting into generations and compatibility, all that garbage. I'm talking about my experiences using a specific device and sharing them with you guys. In other words, every video I make is like a vlog of my experiences with a specific piece of technology. In that way, what the viewer, you guys, are relating to is my character. And then how am I interacting with the device allows you guys to get a much more personal feel with what this device can do for you. And that's why a lot of the comments you see on my channel are asking me about specific experiences or people telling me they were going to use this in this specific way. It's not about specs and things like that. Now, what I've just said is some deep knowledge, so please do subscribe and like this video for that. It really helps me out. Arigato. So when I started, all I knew was I wanted to get into something I was passionate about and also something that I was knowledgeable about. And this is important, extremely important. Major key alert. You do not, by any means, need to be an expert in whatever you're talking about. Obviously, as the montage in the start of this video showed, I've received a fair number of fair criticism. But that's okay. This YouTube thing, this whole content creation thing, is your journey in becoming an expert. If you're already the top of the notch, like you know everything, then what do you have left to share with people? Half of the content is your journey in going from someone who's passionate about something into an expert. Share that. So you just need to be passionate about whatever you're gonna target, whatever you're going after. Remember, you do not need to be an expert in it. Obviously, do your research, but it's important to show your work, show the people your learning experiences, because that's what people are going to be able to relate to. That's what people want to see. They don't necessarily always want to see the end product. They want to see the process. And one book I kind of just highlighted, Show Your Work. Highly recommend for any content creators. It basically goes over the idea I just mentioned. It's a very fast read, highly recommended. Now let's talk about money, because this is what I was thinking about when I first started my channel. What do I want to make? What do I want to put money down on? In my most viewed video, the Z Flip 3, 1 month later, it's got like over 25,000 views. What was the tech I was using? I'm gonna break it down now, and by the way, everything I talk about, the tech, everything else is in the description below, so check it out if you're interested. But the tech I was using in my most viewed video, I have it right here. First of all, I was using this Canon SL2. This camera you can get for like $500 now. Look at that pop out. And this has been my baby since like my early days. So when I told you I was making videos since 2018, this was my camera since then. So it's been a really, you know, handy camera, really well built, and it's so versatile. I've used it in all kinds of situations. The problem when I brought it to this studio was that my studio is actually very dark. It's a very dark, dreary, very moody place, and this camera just didn't do so well in low light. Now, if you're doing things in more, you know, brighter places, you're gonna have absolutely no problems. But I just wanted to bring a little bit more quality into it. I'll talk about this camera later. But this is the camera I shot that video with. I also was using a Comica mic, and this is also, I've worked some, oh, the mic isn't in here, but this is what the box looks like. Let me get the mic. So this is the mic I was using. It's the Comica CVM VM20, link down below, so don't memorize any of this. It's a good mic. It was here before. It was actually out of shot, so I had it out of shot and like pointed at me, so I could film with this. A pretty cool mic, very handy. I also have additional lenses. This is a really wide lens. I used this for my apartment tour video, so this is the wide lens that I was using in that video. I also used the OnePlus 9 5G, so I used this phone's camera and actually had it mounted above. So for those top-down shots that you used to see in my old videos, this is how I was doing those. So this and like a really cheap, and I still use the $10 tripod for my A-roll because I don't need to move the camera. So $10 like Sunpak or Neewer tripod, and then a bunch of these RGB lights all over the place that will link down below. And that was it. That's all I was using was, oh, and a backdrop. So that isn't paint. I do have that wall painted fully black. We lift this backdrop whenever we do our infinite black shots, but this comes right back down when I'm doing these A-roll shots. This is how I made that video. This is all I was, and I was probably $500. I didn't need this for that video. I needed my phone, but this is something that everyone already kind of has. So we're talking, and then obviously the microphone. This one costs like $100. So I was thinking a total of $600 to make that video, which like got me over 100 subscribers and thousands on thousands of views. So what does that tell you? You don't need to spend a lot to get 1,000 subscribers. And phones like this, and even this phone, shoot better than this DSLR if you're doing like simple A-roll, a little bit of post, and you'll actually get very similar results. So most phones, this is a pretty old camera, so most phones nowadays do perform better than this old tech. Now, this video, obviously, the tech is completely different. I'm shooting on a Sony a7 III. I have the Rode NTG here. I have proper key lights now, so there's proper like lights that are blasting me away. I got proper LEDs all around to like create like a more 3D effect for you guys. I've got red light spilling here to add a little bit more color, so it's not just so neutral. So there's a little bit more going on, and with this new tech, I'm all in $3,000. So again, before, my tech was about $600 total, and that was getting me hundreds of subscribers in at least one of my videos, and easily could have reached me 1,000. But after I updated all my tech, obviously spending way more money, the subscriber count actually started going up faster. What does this mean? Tech does play a role in getting your subscribers faster. You can't say it doesn't. I mean, I've just shown you guys, it absolutely does. Better tech, better quality production is going to get you more subscribers per video, but in no way is that a necessity to hit 1,000 or even more subscribers, so just keep that in mind. So the point is, you don't need expensive tech to get a lot of views like that video did. You just need to be able to come to the table and provide value, something that people want to hear, and give them answers to questions they had. That video was answering the question, why should I buy the Z Flip 3? I sat down, I did the whole topic search, and I asked myself, what are people most curious about, and came to the video answering and addressing those questions. The value is the most important part. Everything else is secondary. So all in, I've spent about $3,000 on this whole YouTube project. How much have I made back? Well, let's take a look at the metrics. So as of today, I've made $76.33 off of my YouTube since Christmas morning. So it's been about 7 days. So I'm averaging about $10 a day for my channel, which is not bad. I mean, it's definitely not anywhere close to $3,000, but we're getting there. And my whole goal is to, you know, obviously speed things up, get this moving faster, make better videos so that I can hit that $3,000 goal, and my goal is to hit it by the end of this year, 2022. I want to have made more than $3,000 to cover my investment into this YouTube channel. I've uploaded almost 30 videos over the past 3 months. That's about 10 videos a month, or about 2 videos a week. That's a proper number, okay? And that's something that I want to continue to produce for you guys for the coming months and weeks. For each video, I give it about 6 to 8 hours. So the video starts with a simple script. My script is as simple as bullet points about what features or experiences I want to talk about. After I have the specs down, I actually start shooting the B-roll. And this is just all over my room. I just shoot it on one table, another table, a desk, things like that. And that might take 2 to 6 hours, or no, 2 hours, maybe 3 hours, just because there's a lot of moving things around. Like I have one tripod, I got to move it all around. I have one table, one desk, and the lighting I have to move around. So there's a lot of movement behind the B-roll shots. And then I shoot this A-roll, which can take another 1 hour. Again, I have my bullet points here, on my iPad, which I read off of, and make sure I'm covering everything. But just there can be breaks in between where I just sit down, look at this, drink some aspartame, fix the plant a little bit, and start talking again. So it can take a little bit between bullet points. And after all of the shooting is done, now it's time for editing, and this also takes 2 to 3 hours easily. It can get into 4 hours as well. And this is color grading, this is audio EQ stuff on my Wondershare Filmora program. I know it's not like the one that everybody uses, but it's just easy. I'm not really a video guy, so it's just easy for me to use for now. Of course, one of the first things I will invest in the future is an editor. It's just such an easy investment because it makes so much sense. It saves me 3 to 4 hours, which I can put back into making a better script, coming up with better ideas, and of course doing better shooting, doing better B-roll, so my editor makes much more crazy videos. But that's next steps. I'm thinking down the road. For now, that's what my commitment looks like behind each and every video. Now, I just went over really quickly, by the way, because there is a whole video that could be very long dedicated to everything that goes behind making one of these videos. All the way from the details like thumbnails, titles, tags, descriptions, going into, again, the software and the editing software, stuff like that, how I'm setting up the lighting, and then how I move the lighting for different B-roll shots, why I get the specific B-roll shots I do, the camera settings. There's so much to get into, not in this video. So overall, I've given this a lot of time and a lot of attention as well. I've obviously given it a lot of money also, so there's a lot going into this channel and I have high hopes for it. And it doesn't stop here. I put this money in not because I just am doing it as a hobby. Absolutely not. This is something I want to keep for years on end. I'm going to be starting college soon, so I did decide to actually go back to college. It's just something I've wanted to tackle and be done with, have that degree as well, just because my business is now on the back burner. And I wanted to really, dive into this. So I've got a whole new set of things I'm looking forward to every single day, and it's a lot of fun for me to, get up and do this. And that's why I thank you guys for letting me, come on this channel, talk to you guys, give you tips, tricks, talk about tech, and just have a good time. It's a great community. Like I said, every single piece of tech that I use was talked about, and this video is linked down below, from the RGB, the key light, all the camera equipment, everything is linked down below, even the stands, everything is there, so check it out. And if you have any questions for me, any questions on growing your channel, feel free to leave them down below. I will probably respond, so you'll have those fast answers as well. Of course, leave your channel down below in the comments as well, and you will get subscribers, and we'll be together forever. Take it easy. Peace.